The Filter Free Diary. Uh,
Good morning. It's it's about 9 in the morning. And I figure it's time. We can talk about some religion. Are you ready to talk about some religion? Oh boy. Okay, so I figure I'll just start by telling you that I grew up Christian. I grew up hardcore Christian. I think my dad's favorite verse was, "Spare the rod and spoil the child," and he was not going to spoil that child at all. Wait, what? Why I can laugh about it? Because there's no point to cry about it. Let's be honest. It is what it is. It happened. And sometimes when shit is so fucking ridiculous, all she can do is laugh. You can't always explain to someone why they are being ridiculous and why what they're doing doesn't make sense. But you can know inside yourself and you can giggle. And that's what I do a lot. Okay. So anyways, religion. My dad, yes. and he was in the military too. So fun childhood for me. Anyways, this is not about my childhood. This is about religion. We used to go to church every Sunday. And sometimes we'd go to churches where I had to sit through those motherfucking sermons and listen to men just blah, 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 for like a fucking hour. And sometimes I got to go to Sunday school, and those were my favorite churches. Like, put something in terms that I can understand. Honestly, that's where I got most of my church information. Sunday school. And I like stories. Good for me because the Bible is full of fucking stories. But when I finally got a hold of a Bible, I headed straight to the end. I do that with most books. If I don't like your ending, I'm not gonna fucking read your book. Why? Why invest however long it takes you to get all the way through a book if the ending fucking sucks? Is that logical? Does that ruin a story? Do you read a prologue? Do you read anything before you just pick up a book and just start going? I don't do that. I don't got time for bad books. Anyways. So I finally get a hold of a Bible myself. And I think I'm like maybe 8 by this time. And I head to the very last book. Book of Revelations. And I start reading it. That's some fucking awesome shit right there. Wow. Have you ever read Revelations? I was hooked. I was so hooked. I was like, oh my God, this book is fucking amazing. So then I went to the very first book. I'm like, okay, I'll invest the time. I'll read this fucking tissue paper book, whatever. And I started reading the very first book. And it was stupid. But it was stupid. Who in their right mind makes a pollinator before they make the fucking flower that needs to be pollinated? That doesn't make any fucking sense. If anything, the woman was created first and then man was made from the woman in the logical, natural way that fucking happens all the fucking time on this motherfucking planet. Motherfucking planet. Because it's the mothers that are making shit. So yeah, so last book of the Bible, fucking awesome. First book of the Bible, absolute bullshit. And that was my 8-year-old impression of the Bible. So I went back to that last book of the Bible. Because that's fucking awesome. That's like, honestly, he called it visions. the John guy. If you don't know Revelation, too bad for you, because that's what this is about. He called it visions. To me, it reads a lot like dreams. And I happen to know now that dreams and visions come from a very similar source. So, yeah. But back then, I didn't know that. So I'm thinking he had such intense dreams that he didn't even remember waking up, and he's just writing down his dreams. That's what I'm thinking. Why? Because I don't think people necessarily are ever doing what they think they're doing. Is that weird? At least when I was 8 years old, that's what I thought. So yeah, Book of Revelations, full of dreams, 8 years old. And I'm having crazy fucking weird ass dreams. That made the connection for me. And we will definitely get into more details about the Book of Revelation coming up, because that's honestly my favorite book in the Bible, the only book I actually really care about anymore. And yeah, isn't it so time relevant right about now? Anyways, aren't you curious what this weirdo has to say about the Book of Revelation? Sounds like it'll be a good time. Anyways, have a good morning.